That will help. Helping the old talking department by doing that. Lovely. Hopefully YouTube will be able to input, but I've put up the usual thumbnail for the live streams. Let's see. Is it okay to look at? Yes, it is. Live streams. I think it is anyways. Started there. Goody good. Good and fun. Nobody there yet. That's fine. One is here. One shall be here to talk and stuff like that. Possibly two here. Lovely. More like it. More like it. Just gotta let Twitter know. Good, 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 good. There's that. Yeah, we're starting a little bit early today. I don't know why not, but I just literally have nothing else to do other than just wait as the time goes down. So I thought we'll start a little bit early on this, and then obviously finish early as well. But I'm feeling more awake than I did last week. Like when playing Black Chapter last week, I was feeling so lethargic and stuff like that. And I'm streaming today rather than Wednesdays because tomorrow we're forecasted for some thunderstorms. And I don't really want to go through the trek of trying to have a stable internet connection when thunderstorms are just apparent, which is so annoying. Like, I don't like thunder. I'm actually quite scared of it, which is a thing you probably learned about me today, for goodness sakes. Like, honestly, it's just one of those things that I just am always startled by, especially when trying to sleep. It's just something that's so annoying. Anything like that. Anything goes when it comes to life, unfortunately. It's like, with any case, there we go. And also, what do people, if people has watched the Nintendo E3, what do you think of it? Like, what's your favourite game that was brought out of it? Like, I really loved that they're remastering both the original Super Monkey Ball games and Advance Wars. Like, those were two very, very fond childhood games on the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance, I think it would be called, in which Advance was on, and they were both cracking games to play with. Like, the newer Super Monkey Ball games post the GameCube were not my type. Like, I prefer the style and the aesthetics from the GameCube of Super Monkey Ball, which is something I love. Something I love indeed. Right, we'll give it a few more minutes before we start our selected game of the day, which we'll pick soon enough. For once in the UK, it's below 20 degrees centigrade, which is a miracle in my eyes, because I hate it when it's like anything above 22, 23. I just cannot stand the heat as well. I was excited for Super Monkey Ball. I can't wait. Excited for the new Legend of Zelda game as well. Yeah, people really love that game as well. I'm not a huge fan of Zelda, but I can see why people love it. Like, with certain things in which we don't particularly love, we can look at and think, I can see why other people would like it. It's not for my palate, but I can see why it's for other people's palate. But yeah, and also the Super Monkey Ball remaster game is released on my birthday. So I was like, what a treat that is. October the 5th. Yeah, something else you learned about me today is the fact that my birthday is on October the 5th. It's not that big of a thing to be ashamed about when hiding. Like, some people, like, very, very conscious about, like, sharing stuff like that. But I can understand if it's something like sharing details and stuff like that. Like, nah. Perfect, lol. Yeah, it is perfect. I can eat my breakfast banana while playing on a game which has bananas in it. Lovely dovely. It's like the expert extra levels. Like, they were the hardest ones to get to, because I think in order to get to the extra levels, you have to go through the entire game without falling once. And that is like a very challenging thing to begin with. Like, not falling off the map and then getting a strikeout or something like that. But I'm looking forward to Super Monkey Ball, probably more than Advance Wars, but Advance Wars is still something which I'm thoroughly excited for. So yeah, we'll give it about 3 more minutes until it hits 10 to 7 where I am, and then we'll get started. If you're wondering why I'm doing this on today rather than Wednesdays, which is when I usually do it, It's simply because the weather is not very good for tomorrow, so therefore I am doing the stream today rather than Wednesday, which hopefully it makes sense for you guys, because you know, thunderstorms can also include power outage, internet outage, etc., which is not fun at all. Like, no internet means you feel like you've gone back to the dark ages, stone ages, etc. Just one of the above, really. So yeah. And even if I wanted to react to the E3 of Nintendo, I don't think I would actually want to stream it anyways, even if they allowed streamers to do it, which they didn't. But again, that doesn't stop like the bigger streamers from being able to react to it, which they do, because they feel like they're invincible and invulnerable and stuff like that. Totally understandable, better safe than sorry. Exactly. Definitely not fun. I have blackouts 2 or 3 times a week these days. That is absolutely not okay. Like, fish cakes are okay, but blackouts are not okay. And also, welcome to the stream. Both the Zebri and fish cakes are okay. Okay, let's see. If you wonder why I'm doing the stream today rather than tomorrow, it's just simply because of weather permitting. And I do not like that factor when weather affects your chances of having a stable stream. Well, then again, it could just be your internet provider that's doofing you up, which is no good. Like, recently we switched from Talk to Sky, where I am, and it's just no good. Hi Flare, what are you playing today? We haven't decided on the game yet, Loner Weirdo, and welcome to the stream. We have not yet gone through said box and tried to pick out a game for today. But don't worry, we'll get there very, very soon. What game we're playing? Oh my gosh, only 2 people, what's going on? Maybe I'm boring people out with my talk about Nintendo E3, which is understandable. People just want to see me play a game. Right, it was 5, now it's 2. But at least there's a like on it, which is grand. One more like than I deserve. Right, where is everybody? Quite stormy here in Nordics. Be careful there in UK, yep. There's like a countrywide weather warning for thunderstorms from Wednesday evening onwards until Friday morning. And then you can imagine Thursday being like the most hectic section of them all. I don't like thunder. I really do not like thunder. I don't get how some people can find it calming when you have this big flash of light followed by a huge amount of drumming. Anyways, getting away from that, and now to the box in hand where we're going to pick our game of the day. Is it going to be Eve? Possibly. Is it going to be Eve Remaster? Definitely not. People want like a remaster version of Eve, and it's probably like the only game. Southeast Asia, it's monsoon season right now, thus blackouts might succulents are still alive, so yay. World Game of the Day, yes it is. I'll try and pick a game which has a very short title to it, but that's not really possible considering they say E3 was particularly bad for Square Enix. It depends on the general opinion of what people say. Like, some people love it, some people just don't like it. Stuff like that. Okay, here's a relatively short one. So hopefully it's something grand. Hopefully it's not like Candle. We've already done Nightmare Bellini. So, didn't pay very much attention. So we've got a game which I'm not particularly fond of. You see this right here, Coffin of Ashes? When I did my tier list of like RPG Maker horror games I've played throughout the years, I put this as E tier because I just didn't really find a huge amount of interest in it. It's not because it's bad, but it's just not interesting. It's like a Victoria sponge cake without any flavouring in it. It's not bad, but there's nothing to really get away from it that's really good. But anyways, we've selected Coffin of Ashes for today. We've had some bangers here on the streams like Witch's House and stuff like that, but now we've got ourselves something along the lines which is not up my streak anyways. So we've got Steam. I've got to reinstall the game. That's how much I'm not a huge fan of the game itself. Yes, license, stuff like that, creating local game files. Yeah, I have to reinstall the game again. Okay, that's good. Oh, actually, it's downloading quite fast. So, This is the game in which we are playing today. It's called Coffin of Ashes. There is a... Actually, let me put a link down in the the chat so that you guys know where to find the game itself. If you are interested in buying it, that is. I don't personally recommend it, but if you've got a spare few pounds which you want to waste on a game which isn't particularly interesting but is okay, then go ahead. Even though it's got very positive reviews, I don't particularly love it. Let's see, game we are playing today. I'm doing this just because I'm waiting for the game to be installed. Let's see. There we go. That is the one. So the game itself costs in the UK about £5. So if you've got £5, random question, which game has been the most difficult but still fun to play? Most difficult but still fun to play. I would say like off games are really difficult because of some of their enigmatic puzzles and stuff like that, but I still have a lot of fun with them, especially with Sincere Deceit recently. Like there was one time where the game itself was difficult, but it wasn't fun because of the difficulty. Probably say like most RPG Maker games, when you initially go for them for the first time, are quite difficult because you don't know like what the different puzzles are and stuff like that. But when you explore through the game, you get an idea of like what goes where. Unless of course you're playing a game called Nostalgia, then therefore nothing makes sense in that game. Right, Coffin of Ashes has just been installed. Right, let's open up the game, and I think we're here. Right, there we go. And Digital EZ. Okay, we've got that. I need to turn it down from my end because I've just got blasted in my ears. I forget how loud RPG Maker games are actually. So isn't that just a huge amount of fun? Right, go on to this screen. And then we need to get the game onto the window. There we go. Drag it like that. And then say something similar like that. Probably a bit more to the left there. And then disable mouse cursor from appearing on the screen. And there we go, folks. This is the game of the day in which we are playing, called Coffin of Ashes. I've already provided a link within the live chat so you guys can check it out for yourselves if you want to play for yourselves, just out of curiosity or out of fun. So does it remember? It remembers my save files from last time, even though I've got the game uninstalled. Like, that's one magical thing about Steam, is that it saves your data even though you've uninstalled the game. Start. Or it's just a computer. Right, please select the level difficulty. Difficulty level. The difficulty level affects enemies but does not affect the story. Look, I'm going for easy. Call me a wuss. Why not? But I'm not. I don't want to have a frustrating time with this game. What am I doing here? I don't know. I should have. Should have what? I feel like I've seen this game before. I haven't played it though. I've covered it on the channel before. Ah, yes. I am. You are what? Oh gosh. Dear. What I love about certain RPG Maker games is that they've got more empty space on the screen than they have filled space. Where on earth are you, my classmates? You told me to meet here on a stormy night. Yes, we get it. There's thunder. And the same level of thunder. Thunder in the game, I know that. Easy mode is best mode. I prefer to just enjoy the story as well. Absolutely. Story is keen after all in these games. It started to rain. I need to find shelter. If I wanted a challenge, I would have selected hard. But sometimes even easy itself is a challenge. Hello Jane Doe, welcome to the stream. We are playing a game called Coffin of Ashes today. But also we're not streaming on Wednesday, but we're streaming today because of weather conditions for tomorrow in the UK are pretty bad. This mansion is only open at night. We get it, thunder. You are crackling down. So, this door isn't locked. I can take shelter here. Either way, it's so brown around here. Would anyone live in this place? Yeah, we'll enter. Why not? Why not enter a big spoopy house Thank you. I don't know this game. Let's watch. Let's watch indeed for the 7 or 8 people tuning in at this point in time or here at this point. Hello. Okay. Keyboard, mouse controls. Use your arrow keys or was it keys to move? Yeah, it's called was it, not WSD. WASD. Hold shift to toggle run walk. You can also use a mouse to click where you want to go. Z enter confirm. And then to escape press cancel. Or sorry, to cancel go to escape. We're not playing on Xbox. Normal items will be Xbox controller will be used automatically when required. Health recovery items can be used via the menu. Of course, otherwise that wouldn't be practical if you pick up a health recovery item and we can't use it when we need to because the game automatically uses it for us in a time which we don't need to use it. These blood spurts always give me like flashbacks to other games in which we died because somebody died there, which causes the blood spurts to occur there in the first place. A black bunny doll with red eyes. I feel something whenever I look at it. Aha, we can save. I'm not oh, hold on. What's the... Oh, one of those is like new game. We're not gonna go on new game. We're just playing the game. Alright. At least this game has 40 save files, for goodness sakes. Please watch your step. Thanks for that. A dusty mirror. Also remember the puzzles in this game being a little bit on the cryptic side. I hate mice. Well, maybe the mice hate you as well. It seems to be a mouse hole. There's some shiny stuff inside. Yeah, let's stick our hand inside a hole and has to be something like Super Meat Boy. Okay. No, I can't reach it. Maybe if I had something thin and long. Okay. I really love your channel and appreciate all the time, effort and love you put into all of these games. Watching your games, watching your videos is always a joy. Plus I love the comments. Oh, thank you so much, Fish Cakes. Okay. It's extremely rage-inducing, but I still keep trying. Okay. Yeah, that's one of those games which are quite rage-inducing, but you feel that satisfaction whenever you succeed. For me, that rage-inducing game was Purgatory 2 Demonic Mode, because the errors in that game are not because of my inability to play it, but because of the engine itself limiting the player's ability to interact with the game itself. It's like you press a button, but at the same time the game doesn't allow you to press a button because it didn't think you pressed enter. I can't open the door. Why can I not open the door to the toilet? It is not locked. Not locked whatsoever. Toilet. Oh. I feel that someone is watching me. Or some things are watching me. Not someone, but something. Stop with the floors, okay? It is not a jump. The door opened. Well, hi. I think we should go. I think we should go. Something tells me we should go. Or maybe not. Yeah. Like, I feel like when people compliment me for the videos I do, sometimes I feel like overwhelmed because there are other people who put far more work into their videos which deserve those kind of compliments, but I'm like, did I really deserve that? But at times I'm always very grateful for it. Actually, all the time I'm very grateful for it. But I feel like sometimes it's under-deserving, but who knows. A new backpack which should be useful if I need to go out with classmates. The battery is dead. Like my chances in this game to survive. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi, ghosts. Well, isn't that just grand? Just the generic default ghosts that appear. Yes, you do deserve it. Okay, I do deserve all of the wholesomeness, compliments and stuff like that. I'm kidding. Hey, just take the compliment. Of course. Verizon paper is covered by red liquid. 139 something 243. Well, it looks like we're missing a part of the puzzle here by not knowing what we're doing. And also I'm using my sticky note in order to put down puzzles, hints and stuff like that. High five, loner. I agree. Oh, thank you very much, guys. But what are on those blood splats? Like there's an outline of a number or something like that. They can't all just be zeros, right? There's got to be something to fill in the gap. The door opened. 90 pounds included. Got a thin piece of wood. Don't worry, it's ketchup and... Yeah, exactly, it's ketchup, not blood. It's anything that's not blood, okay? Tomato ketchup, tomato juice, red paint, something along those lines. This code is not for this door, I imagine. Unless, of course, it is. Yeah, I've been going about these kind of commentary videos for like 6 years now, but I still feel like I'm a newbie to all this sort of thing. They look like eye prints. They sure do, in a ways. I feel like if we go up there as death, so that's why I'm avoiding that place. Space-time continuum. Right, let's use a thin piece of wood in here. Use thin piece of wood? Absolutely. We just stick it right in there. Hooked out a silver key for one side. Got a key to the drawing room. The wood... Of course, when we pick up a key using a thin piece of wood, the wood would obviously break. That's just called game logic. When you use an item, you either discard it or it just magically breaks. Like some things you would think, maybe we should reuse it. Like, I don't know, with a key, for example. With the Crooked Man, that was a good example, because you use a key to unlock a room, but then when the Crooked Man came along, we reused the key in order to lock the room. Although that didn't stop the Crooked Man, obviously. Some books! And a piece of paper fell out from the book. Would you love to be like that? Be like what? Be like what? You're not specifying what I'd like to be what. Arithmetic sequences and sums. I do miss the class. Some books. And someone's body part. Why is there a corpse here? I don't know. And you seem pretty oblivious to the fact that there is a corpse here. It's like you have zero emotion. And I think that's the problem with some games. Like the expressions on the characters do not portray what a normal person would think, which is to be incredibly illed out by. I think it means like the cadaver. She seems chill. Yeah, like happy, angry, sad, concerned, ecstatic, all of the above. Oh dear, dear, dear. Let's look at the tomato juice again. Right. So what does this mean? What can we do with this that correlates to the puzzle on the left? I don't know, because I don't have a physics in psychicness, or being psychic for that matter. Oh hi. Oh. Why'd you do that to me? A road ahead is blocked by boxes. I am boxed out. It's empty. The road ahead is blocked by boxes. I can't pass. It's the stereotypical mysterious trope. Yeah, it definitely is. It's like, here is a puzzle, here is a hint, but none of which have any correlations. Emotional expression is a problem in a good few games where they seem oblivious to dead bodies or ominous surroundings. Yeah, and also, welcome to the stream, Clara Anderson. I probably butchered your name pronunciation. Okay, there's a hole in the floor. It's like, yeah, this is casual. Like, this is nothing. Like, a corpse here, why should I be concerned about that? Like, it's not exactly what you'd call a crime scene or anything like that. So, what is the mystery behind this door? We were given 6 numbers, but there is a 4-digit combination here. Do the floor holes have any purpose other than startling? I think they, aside a startling thing, they also prevent you from going over the floor itself. Also, welcome to the stream, Threest. Like, you say first, but not threest. Hello, Kelly McCoy, welcome to the stream. All these names that are just popping in and out, thank you very much for coming by the stream. 11 people watching right now, excellent. Right, so I need help. It was a better pronunciation than many people do, I'll give you that. Probably there will be a chase scene afterwards. Right, so it's a 1 out of 10,000 possibility of being able to open this door wildly, because remember, 0000 is also a number combination. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, because you see a whole... you see this here, we can't pass over it. That's also a purpose. Oh, for the numbers, I think it's a sequence because there was a book called Sequence and Sums. There is... oh. Well, I wish, and I say this now, I wish when we read this the first time, we can actually put this down, well, actually know what it is, because we read this the first time and it didn't give us this information. Sometimes you have to interact with a object more than once to get all the information out of it. Like, for goodness sakes, this is not a forensic crime scene where you have to look at everything more than once in order to get all the details about said corpse. Like, for goodness sakes, it's so dumb in a way. But let's see, we've got 139243. Maybe the numbers you have to multiply or something. I think it's more of an order in accordance to the sequence of numbers. And it's not prime numbers because, well, 4, 8, 16 and 9 are not prime numbers, so it can't be that. Also, welcome to the stream, Jos D'Amelio. Some simple equations. So, if we've got that, 2, 4, 8, 16 are a function, yeah, because you keep multiply it by 2, and it's like, what's it called, squared or something like that. 11 and 32. Where did you get 11 from? Odds and evens? Yeah, that's definitely it. Odds and evens. But unfortunately, we have to refer to the sheet that we're given. So it's like 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 3, and then 2 plus 4. Like, I do not like these kind of cryptic puzzles. Like, some people might think, oh, it's so simple. For me, it's not okay, because it's like trying to get blood out of a brick wall or something like that. Right. I need to try and make sense of this, and that is by going to a walkthrough on Steam in order to get through this. And there are no clues, obviously. They are sequences, and at least 2, 4, 8, 16 is a function, but the odds are missing me up because it's just by odd numbers. This is truly a horror game because it involves maths. Yeah, it definitely is. Clues might get lost in the translation. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this guide, which is called The Complete Walkthrough, does not provide any hints towards the actual getting through this stage. I don't care about like achievements and stuff like that are hidden out. I just need to be able to find the goddamn sequence. But obviously the game is not given, well, the walkthrough is not giving me any kind of hint. Like, the game just expects you to know what to do. Any other guides? Game walkthrough, all endings, etc. Okay. Great, there's enough. Okay, this guide is written in Russian, I believe, which is not going to be helpful. There are no helpful guides on Steam. That's just fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic. Like, one of them's in Russian, which looked more promising, but this one is not, because it just gives you a bunch of directions rather than actually helping you out. It's like it expects you to know what the numbers are, which is not fun at all. Like, it's got like different workings out on the other floors, but on the first floor it's got no help. The evens get doubled. Is there a guide in French I can translate French? What were the numbers you have? It was like, okay, so the numbers go in this order: 1, 3, 9, 2, 4, 3. Hold on. 1, 3, 9, 2, 4, 3. But there was like 2 I's that were within both of them, so I'm just going to put like 2 O's in there, but to indicate I's. So that was the thing. No, wait, sorry. I put 129 in there for some odd reason. 139 243. And remove. Were the spacing of the numbers on the right any different? I think there were some differences with the spacing. Like if we go to the hint itself, it does give you like if you see the 139, that's spaced out more than the 2 or 3 on the right. So I'm not sure if there are numbers that need to be filled in there as well. Like 1, another number, 3, another number, 9. But the left side are multiplications of 3, whereas the right side is just numbers. It's like +2 -1. Like it's trying to make you fathom something out. Oh, brainwave. 27 and 81. Yes! I don't know why, but the brainwave just suddenly came to me. It's like multiplications of 3, so you keep times it by 3, and then you got the next 2 numbers after that, so it's 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243. Like, I don't know how it took me so long to get to that point. Okay, now we've got this kind of puzzle. Yay! Back to square one. Okay, what do we do here? We can't go anywhere else with this. We can't go down. I would have been stuck on that for hours, lol. I felt like I was stuck there for hours as well. Cool. And staff only. Well, guess what? We're staff because we're in here. Got a hammer. Oh. Who is there? Oh, hi there, eyes. Sorry for the jump scare, everybody. Has it stopped? What on earth is that? Well, it was a ghost. Sorry about the jump scare. I didn't even remember that jump scare was there, actually. But I'm not phased out by it in the slightest. Although, well, time to turn my lights on. I think that's like one of the only jump scares within the game itself. Because of where my boom arm is, my microphone tends to tilt towards my right, your left. Hello, Snotty Pat, welcome to the stream. This game is called Coffin of Ashes. It is a Steam game which she actually showed a motion. Great. Yeah, indeed. It's like, I'm a little bit startled by all this. I'm like, in danger. I'm in danger. That Simpsons meme when that kid who picks his nose and stuff like that says, I'm in danger. What can we use the hammer on? Use the hammer on the wall itself and excuse me, it blocks. Excuse me, they don't just move by themselves. I've considered making an RPG Maker horror game, but I'm not going to have jump scares. Yeah, that's pretty okay, actually. I think the ghosts are afraid of Delia. What you found? Oh yeah, Delia's. Her name is here. I'm thinking, how do you discover the name of a character? I'm thinking, it's right there on the screen. It is literally right there on the screen. The hole became larger. I can now get in. I can now fit it in. Just joking. Right. Staff Lounge. Then we got that. I know what... Oh, I want to save the game at the very least. Oh, look. More tomato juice. tomato sauce. A mirror of dried blood on it. Hell yeah. We always want dried tomato... Oh, I forgot to say it again. Something with dried tomato juices on it. Yeah. It's not blood, it's tomato juice merch coming soon. I wish I think, actually. Poltergeists and their plot convenience. Yeah. It seems something invisible is on the bed. So cold. And nothing more there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Haha, someone's trying to make spaghetti. I love the position of those beds. Exactly. It's like as if I want to touch my feet on the wall itself. It's empty. Yeah, facing the walls, I like that too. And also I like the drawers where I can't actually get in them. Like, I'm going down but I can't reach my underwear and my socks. Like, I think it's even more illogical that we can't find out stuff. There's only one match left in the box, so use it wisely. A fireplace, all the wood in it has been burned up, so I guess we need to find some more firewood to fire it up, probably. An empty jar. Rotten food. And I think that was part of one of my criticisms about this game, is the fact that it was just literally copy and paste, with one minor difference being that there's a match in that drawer. So yeah, stuff like that, everything like that. A wall clock, it seems to be broken. Time is never a thing when it comes to these sort of games. Only when there's a time limit, though, is when we should be aware of the concept of time within these games. Oh no, not the underwear drawer. Exactly. You gotta know where your underwear is at the end of the day. If you can't find your underwear, well, be prepared to, I don't know, go out with one less layer on. Come on, come here quickly. I don't judge people. If you're the sort of person that doesn't wear underwear, then that's down to you. But it's always nice to have an extra layer on underneath, just in case the wind catches your skirt up a bit too much. There's an ominous smell coming from upstairs. Of course we'll go upstairs. Well, hi. Yeah, I about expected that kind of thing from this scenario, I'm not gonna lie. Being dead. Right, let's not go to the right side. What about this side? Okay, so we have to solve this somehow by getting the poltergeist to go away. Got some... Aha! We've got some wood. We got the wood. Let's put the wood in here. Killed by tomato juice. Exactly. Oh, hello to first death. Wood was put in the fireplace. A fire was lit using the match, and the fire was burning. Somehow there's an item discovered here. Look, we could have not used the match or the fire, sorry, the wood or the match, and be able to have this armlet there. Like, why do we need to light up a fireplace in order to discover an armlet? Like, aside from making the room just a tad bit brighter, that kind of puzzle design is very illogical. Like, how does that happen? Right, we've got an omelette. I keep trying to say omelette for some odd reason. What a generous ghast. A very generous ghast indeed. Cool. I just want to make sure that the things are still in place and stuff like that. Aha! We can go upstairs now. That ghost is no longer going to kill us. A dust mirror, can't see anything in it. Right, what is going on here? This is truly a horror game where math is involved, because I've got to use, well, stuff. There is a book about evil spirits. Open and look. The resentment of spirits can affect the living world. If a resentment is strong enough, it can even cause rain or snow in a specific area. The moment when this kind of weather appears depends on the spirit. For example, when the spirit dies or loses something, depending on the situation, different things may happen. So what if there's a spirit that casts fire everywhere? Didn't think that one through, did you? There are some torn papers, possibly from a picture book. We shall open and look for goddamn book. Chapter 1. Long, long ago, there was a young couple living in a luxury mansion. They loved each other very much. One day, the man went for a business trip, leaving his wife alone. This feels like a funny story from the witch's house somewhat. Like, I expect something to laugh in this room. She took care of everything while looking forward to seeing him again. Days after days passed. However, he never returned. She tried to find some information on him, but she failed. There was no information about him to be found. Gradually, she felt something that she had never felt before. That was despair. Ouch! But least beloved didn't come along. Seek the goddess's sight. Your sight? A statue of female looks quite real. I feel like pressing that down now would be ill-advised. There are words I cannot understand of a book, like catastrophe and catastrophic, and dramatically. Will the world in different people's eyes be completely different? Hello, Goopy Kids, and welcome to the stream. We are playing Coffin of Ashes today. A game which you can find on Steam. I put it in the chat earlier. Although at the very end of the stream, I usually put the game. Well, I put the game in the description of the stream itself, the video itself. Sometimes I imagine the world in the statue looks. I imagine what the world in the statue looks like. It's my bad. Just imagine if a statue came to life. No, thank you. The huge body is moving mechanically, causing some noise. Where would it go? Oh, cool. So this game is kind of inspired by older RPG Maker games, like, let's say, The Witch's House, or, I think that's probably the main inspiration for this game, but there are obviously different things. Rather than a black cat following you along, there is a black bear with red eyes moving along. No thanks! No thanks to what? I thought fish cakes were okay. Yeah, we're going to see what happens when we pull this down. The stone floor under my feet begins to move. I think there was some kind of sequence in there. Sincerity has an obsession with mannequins for some reason. Statue chasing me, lol. So does Eve. So there is a sequence of different things. So we went down one, then we went this way several times. Yes, the direction of the statue. Looks quite real. So I think we need to look through that again and try and come together a rough calculation of how many times we went north, east, south, or west in the order in which it goes in. So we got let's see, down one, that way. One, 7, 173. Oh gosh, 173 something something. I lost track at the end there. Like 1 to the south, 7 to the west, another few to the south, and something else along those lines. I'm not too sure. Let's look at this. There's also no keyhole, which means it's mechanically opened. That was locked, but that one probably. You probably need a paper and a pen for this. Yeah, I think using sticky note, I could kind of get interrupted. Some charred food. Somebody. I think I shouldn't drink it. Look, there's some dark liquid in the cup. Drink it. I said drink it. And I drunk it. Bit too bitch. Yeah. Consistency is key. And obviously we're going to drink the cup. Or just clicking every tile in the room. Actually, yeah, that is an observation. Because it could be somewhere within the room. It seems like that kind of game. Stop it, floor tiles. Because it would be within the room somewhere. Stop it. But I sometimes think that games are coded so that you have to follow on the instructions precisely. It could be along here, actually. Or... I'm starting to love how unimpressed she looks despite being in a haunted house. It's impressive, yeah. It's impressive at her unimpressiveness. At her obliviousness. A shelf full of books, yep. A shelf full of books and no hope. Alright. I think it's programmed so you have to go it in the order in which it tells you to go in. It's not like you have to be underneath the tile in which the game is telling you. Is that I think you have to do it within the order in which the game tells you to do it. She is very chill. I begin hiding in a closet. Yeah, I think I would as well, actually. In a real life scenario. I know this is a game, so that's why I'm not scared. Behind one of these, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Found a secret place behind a bookcase. Hell yeah, got a small ring. A very small ring. Right. Oh, somebody escaped. God damn it, that voice is. There wasn't even a voice. That was footsteps. Dare you say it's a voice? There's even... Well, it's footsteps. Sound, not a voice. Voice and sounds are two different things. 14? Are you trying to guess the protagonist's age, or is that meant to be something else? I'm not too sure, actually. Mechanism. Locked. There's also no keyhole. This door's open. There's a small key. Yes, of course. Rope. Got some rope. Can we tie somebody up with this? And get information out of them concerning where we are within this scenario. Although Delia seems very oblivious to the scariness of this scenario. There's some torn papers, possibly from a picture book. Look at it, absolutely. Ah, chapter 2. She didn't give up waiting for a long time. She forgot about everything except waiting. When will this kind of life end? She didn't know. She knew that the only thing that she could do was wait for him. The servants were worried about her. Meanwhile, she became more and more manic. She was no longer gentle and soft like before, and remained in her room neurotically. She even rarely ate the food that the servants delivered to her room. Imagine finding valuable retro game consoles on those boxes. Yeah, exactly. You could be finding loads and loads of valuable items, but yet you're overlooking them because they don't look that interesting. On the outside, it's like a book with no picture on the cover. It could be wonderful on the inside. In those books. That's okay. Everything was happening beyond anyone's control. It wasn't totally out of sense, by the way. I still have my Nintendo Entertainment System. SNES. Everything was happening beyond anyone's control. Of course, of course. And that's where she died. Okay, let's move on. Got morbid. Stop it, floors. Stop it, floors. Okay. Pour it away. Poured away the liquid, and we found a human finger in the cup. Hi there, hand. I like how once again Delia is completely oblivious to the fact that she picked up a human finger thinking, this is okay. Nothing to worry about. Some child food. Like, what was your childhood like? Balcony. No entrance at night. Locked. Okay, no balcony for us. We'll go save the game anyways because we made progression. We're a save-aholic. In the game terms, that is. We don't save stuff in real life, actually. I have found a beautiful off-story you may be interested in. Hold on, let me find it. Like, there's another off-fan game I want to play that's released recently, which I think is called 00_LR, but I'm taking a break from off-fan games just for the time being. Because Sincere Deceit really drained me out. Like, it's a brilliant game, but I just need a little break from those kind of games. Locked. Damn it! I went to save over there for nothing. But that is fine, because we're here in the long run. We're here for the long run. We're here for a lovely time. for the long run. Right. A dusty mirror, I can't see anything in it, so it must mean you're a ghost. If there's no reflection. Right. Oh look, spikes. Sharp spikes just sticking up from the ground. And that's another thing which is kind of like default within RPG Maker games, is that it uses the same 5 spikes. There's a switch up there, I can't reach it. Well, why not use a rope? After tying a coil in the rope, I threw it onto the switch. Short people problems! They can't reach stuff as high up! Sorry for anybody who's short, by the way. I'm 6'7", so there's only a few things that I'm unable to reach. All the graphic in the game is in the default tile set, yeah, and they charge you £5 for it. Sorry, Flare, I think I'm gonna sleep now because it's in my place. 1:32 AM. Well, thank you for popping by, but for goodness sakes, that is quite late. Akbar, sleep well, my dude. Except the character sprite. Yeah, I think the character sprite is the only one that's like original, but everything else is by default, and you get charged £5 for default stuff. I am average height, the internet says so. It depends on the country in which you're in, because the country which you're in has a different average height in comparison to other countries. Like, I think in the UK the average height is like 5'7". Actually, let me Google this actually. UK average height says, okay, 5'9". I was about to say, really? They charge for the game? I thought it was no, it's not a free game. It's £5 or in the UK, or if you're in other parts of the world where you're not in pounds, it differs. So it could be like $8 US or $7.50 in euros, something like that. I'm not too sure on the currency exchange rate at this point in time. Right, so we need to do something with the finger. We need to do something with this finger. The pendulum is swinging. Looks quite real. Right. It looks like a finger seeping in the weird black liquid. Surprisingly, it remains intact. Probably the weird black liquid kept it intact. I mean, did you not know that Mr. Soda used weird black liquid to be able to preserve Misa's remains? I know, it's a very dark thought. I thought you needed a ring. Nope. That's not it. Seek the goddess's sight. At least in Canada, I am average height. Right, so what is the goddess's sight? Why do we need to seek it? I mean, it's not bad. Hello, Chloe, welcome to the stream. It's not bad, but it's really rare seeing a game with RPG Maker default graphics cell. Yeah, that's why. Right, that's another thing that kind of not put me off the game, but didn't add points to it really. Like, it's okay if you're using default graphics if it's like your very first game, because your objective is to get used to the engine itself. But oh, last streams, by the way, I am Indonesian. So yeah, Indonesia's like Southeast Asia. That's far away. Indonesia, if you don't know, that's like near Vietnam, like, and below Japan, and by Philippines. Well, not yeah, by Philippines, and by Brunei and New Guinea. I'd never release a game with default graphics, but visual design is definitely my weakest suit. I'd say the advantages and disadvantages of using the default stuff. Using the default stuff means that you're not comfortable using the actual engine, so you're trying to... Oh, shall I stick my hand in the armor? Of course, got a shiny key. Burma. Maybe I should not have done that. This really... Oh, just hurts, okay. Look inside, so dark. I thought we died there. There are lots of free resources, but at least the game looks a little more unique. Oh yeah, Burma is, there's another name for Burma, isn't there? It's not right near Vietnam, but Burma I think definitely had, or has, or had a different name to the country. I wouldn't try to make money off like practice games. I would like feedback though. Yeah, feedback is very nice as well, depending on the feedback itself, because sometimes you can get people providing feedback which is just nothing but insults, and they can't really do anything with insults. But with constructive Myanmar. That's... I thought it started with an M, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It's like... Are you sure you're not looking at a Google map of the globe? I'm just kidding. Burma was once Myanmar. I knew it had a different name to it. Oh, come on, stop it, wall. The Great Wall of... stopping progression, that is. Right, locked. Right, what about this door over here? Locked. Can I mean, floor? Summit floor. A floor. Out of every single RPG Maker game that you guys have played, what is the one game in which, no matter how many times you play it, you won't get bored of it whatsoever? Also, where do we put this key? Where do we put the shiny key? For me, it's definitely got to be the witch's house. Use bedroom key. The door open. Absolutely. Why would it... yeah, true about comment like your game sucks, so it doesn't help me make it better. Exactly. Okay, still Myanmar. Burma is the name the colonizers gave. Okie dokie. It's like the United Kingdom, but people could also call it Great Britain. But it's also broken up into 3 countries called England... No, 4 countries actually. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Either Miss Out, Ebor, Witch's House. I think for some comedy value, definitely Miss Out. Like, it's quite, kind of scary at the start, but when you just look through the game itself, it's more funny than scary. Paranoid Remake, that's definitely a good shout out, actually. The normal game is just a opening door simulator or an unlocking door simulator. But the remake, the layout is very different in the house, and there are less doors to unlock, or what it feels like there's less to unlock. And also there's additional story to it as well if you get to the bad ending. Found some torn papers, possibly from a diary. Something month, something day, something year. Doesn't it feel like that at the moment? The reconstruction of the door to the kitchen is now coming to an end. The door is now secured by fingerprint identification technology. Only I and my trusted cooks can enter. Knowing this, I can rest a little easier. At least I will no longer have to worry about that woman poisoning my food. However, I still can't fall asleep at night. I'm becoming more and more tired. Remember the finger that we picked up earlier, folks? Oh. Excuse me? Do you mind not being here? Look, I'm nowhere in here, okay? Man with the mysterious mask. I don't play many RPG Maker games, so I really have one I've played many times. Okay. With this finger, we'll be able to open that sequence or puzzle or something like that, because it is a finger, and it could possibly be the author's finger or one of the cook's fingers, which are trusted. Huge fireplace. That there. So yeah, the scary man went. And I go in your Discord to, sorry too late, to many chatting is not get finished, and I go deep sleepy. Once again, good night in my time, Flare and all. Thank you very much, and good night to you as well. Okay, the dude with a mask is just a cosplayer, don't worry. Yeah, exactly. He was just pretending to be scary. The door's locked. That's, well, that's not fun, actually. I can't open it. We're going to need to use the finger to unlock something. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Alright, so that's it. There's a hidden groove on the door. Is it used to identify fingerprints? Use the finger from the cup. Absolutely, put the finger on the groove, and the door has opened. Excellent. We're now... For a second I thought I saw the warden. No, no, no. This is not off, for goodness sakes. Right. Jars with rice in them. A very, very versatile food, that is. Found a piece of paper in the drawer. Madame is becoming abnormal now. Not only did she stay in her room all day long, but she's also become suspicious to the point where she doesn't trust anyone. Such a high-tech haunted house with fingerprint scan. Yeah, exactly. Our Lord has returned, but Madame's mood is even worse than before. I can't understand why. What can I do So what I can do is make delicious food and hope everything will return to normal again. But goddamn madam become corrupted by her own despair. Like for me, I never get bored of The Witch's House. Like never. Such a compelling story. I am not looking forward to going to work anymore. Did something happen at work then? Because I thought you got yourself a new job. Am I not correct, Chloe? Upon close expression, but through it seemed to be dyed red by something. Yeah, when you once upon a time looked forward to going to work, but now no longer looking forward to going to work. I think the main catalyst towards that change is the people. Madam, okay, I've already read that. Need to identify a fingerprint again here. Alright, use the finger again. And we got... This bear keeps following me. I can't bear it. I can't bear it whatsoever. 14 people are currently watching. If you're wondering what we're playing right now, we're playing a game called Coffin of Ashes. And aside from one hiccup at the very beginning of the game, this is actually easier than I thought it would be. Some dude has watched me on the DA and has asked me to join charities like Catless Cats and Clarity Chess. Have you played the Corpse Party games? I've only ever played the Corpse Party rebuilt games. I haven't played the ones which were on Steam. She's gone mad. That's not what a human being could do. Nobody can escape from this huge coffin, even if they lose their bodies. Perhaps don't. Here's a suggestion of what not to play. Okay, here's another corpse. Fragments of a body. There's also white clothing. Okay, yep, Delia is just oblivious. What do I do? They keep on asking me to RP and I don't want to pay the charities because I'm... Okay. Righty then. He's getting fired though. My manager won't tolerate that. Corpse Party over frustration. Yep. Like there's like one character in the game, like on the Steam version, which I think has a really, really weird fetish. Oh. All opened fiends have been sealed permanently. Well, hi there. Hey, I could use that to my advantage, thank you very much. I can't open it. What do you mean you can't buy? Well, yeah, that's definitely a thing, isn't it? The cosplayer came here and just decided to eat us up. Maybe we should just try and open the door. Huge fireplace. Or maybe we could just go through the fireplace, actually. Escape from him from the huge fireplace. Right. Can't open it. Oh. Kick the door. There we go, actually. That's a good one. Where can we go now? Oh, hello. Get the balcony key. Ah, we need to escape. It's a Kaneki cosplayer. I doubt I pronounced that correctly. Stop with the violin music. This is a very bad moment, actually. And we're on the balcony. Hello. You get to learn at some point that this is a paradox in itself, if I remember correctly. I am out. I can't make it. Damn. She fell over. She fell over. What is with this? Okay, so I got greetings. And somebody messaged me on Discord. Somebody wants to be my friend on Discord. Right. If it were said that, we could be together forever. Would that be a good or bad luck? Even if I asked you like this, you would not give me an answer. But yeah, I did get a new job not that long ago. It's just that co-worker I worked with wouldn't stop harassing. Yeah, that is gross. Like, do what you can to keep yourself sane within the job, but also at the same time, like, tell your boss about it, for goodness sakes. Like, if he gets fired, then that's probably for the best. Even if I asked you like this, you would not give me an answer. So I decided to wait until I find out the answer. And who are you two? This is... You finally woken up. Hello, I'm Lillian, and the gloomy one over there is Ian. Don't call him gloomy. I'm sorry to hear that, Chloe. I hope HR does something about it. It's just not okay. I know my manager's fired him, and I'm glad. Yep. My name is Delia. Delia, that's a good name. But what else am I supposed to say? No, I think it's a trash name. We are the ones who are trapped in this mansion just like you. We took you here in the pouring rain. That's why I'm here, thank you. You don't look surprised. Sorry, but I'm feeling quite tired now. Then take a rest. But why have you come here? It suddenly began to rain and I could not find my classmates. Well, that's so sad. Why are you blushing? We thought we had a gust to explore this old mansion, but we couldn't get out. So stupid, right? Do you know how to leave this place? We would escape if we knew the way out. I see. I feel like I'm just being used by these two. Hello, Ian. You don't look very good. Are you okay? Just ignore him. He won't talk to strangers, right? I think you are a bit of a manipulator. I have chocolate. Want it? Thanks, but I'm losing my appetite now. How could you lose your appetite to chocolate, for goodness sakes? I mean, unless you digested the chocolate, so therefore you would fill yourself up. By the way, Chloe, if a co-worker keeps harassing you, consider legal action. I'm sorry you're in a situation. It depends on the kind of harassment as well. That girl with pink hair has Mary Eve dress. It's from her dress is kind of blue, but Mary's one from Eve is green with a blue tie. But I think the kind of overall design, you can shape it to be pretty similar. He offered me a ride one day, and I'm glad I never took it because it could have escalated. Yeah, like, don't accept a ride from strangers unless, of course, you know them quite well, and therefore that was the case. Found some torn papers, possibly from a diary. Open and burn. Month, day, year, obviously. I didn't expect things to turn out like this. No, that's just an excuse. Originally, all the problems and risks should have been removed as soon as possible. Like, never ever take a ride from strangers if they offer you one. I'd rather just walk, for goodness sakes. Even if it's raining, I'd rather walk. Even if it's thunderstorms. Even if there's a tornado out there, I would rather go out there in the tornado. If I get scooped up by the tornado, that's fine. At least I can say I got sucked up by nature rather than sucked up by somebody which I don't know and something terrible happened. Either way, it was terrible, but at least I know that it was by nature, not by some potential stalker. Now, that's just an excuse. Originally, all the problems and risks should have been removed as soon as possible. My carelessness led to an irreparable result. Everything was destroyed. I'd rather walk in a tornado too than get right. Yeah, exactly. Everything was destroyed. Got advanced healing potion. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll use that. We'll save the advanced one for another time. Piano! A gorgeous pipe organ. Seen a little bit, goopy kitten. Let's see, walk out. Do right what? You can't escape. You shut up, you. Broken. Wait, oh, the bear's gone. I can't save her anymore. Damn, that's bad. There's no need to go there. Like, where can I save now if I can't save there? Struggling is completely useless. The music in that previous room with a pipe organ is quite nice. It is, actually. It's quite peaceful. Buy my material without protest. Well, be my material without protest, sorry. Buy my merch in this non-existent website. Right, is there anything different within the study? This perfectly bright study room in the in an abandoned mansion. There's another thing as well with games which are kind of like this, is that the lighting does not portray the scenario itself. Like, you don't see any visible lighting anywhere, but yet we can see a lot in here. Like, we can see a huge amount. There's the balcony. Wait a moment. Hi. This seems interesting. Can I come with you? What do you think? Can I really trust you? You don't trust me? Well, I understand. But what am I going to do is my own choice. If I exit together with you, it also won't be a bad thing to me. So let's go. I have the key of the staircase. Do you want it? Yeah, I guess so. Damn it. God damn it. Use staircase key. Find the door opened. I thought there was something else to all this. This balcony which we slept on. We escaped from the horrible grounds badly worn here. Alright, badly worn here, badly worn here. Show it back. And also look at how like basic this balcony is. There's like, aside from like the positioning of the flower pots, there's no kind of individuality between the two sides of the balcony. Oh, I thought for a second the rain sound effect was still in kick. The unconscious objects here remain unchanged from that day on. Never increase or decrease. Even if destroyed after a period of time, everything will return to how they originally were. Thanks for that kind of thing. Hi, rat. I don't want to go anywhere near you. I want to find some perfume first, like let's say from Mad Father, before interacting with said horrific creature. A locked iron door is covered with red rust. Red rust, you say? There must be from tomato juice of sorts. Tomato sauce. Tomato something. Something is covered by a piece of white cloth. It blocks our way. Kick it aside, okay? Hey, wait. Should be okay now. Oh, why is it back again? That didn't work, huh? We need to do something else. You can't just simply solve everything with physical force. There's a methodical method. There we go. That's locked. Red rust, dried tomato, something. Indeed. Dried tomato. Right. Pop! That was close. Almost fell down. Startled, right? Okay, this is not the time for jokes. Don't be so rigid. Yes, in a haunted scenario where we're trapped, we're supposed to be all lovely-dovely and trusting one another. I don't know your intentions, and to be honest, I don't want to find out your intentions. Or your internals. Well, hi there. You're something. Ah, is she the hostess maid? It's missing. I can't find it anywhere. Excuse me, have you lost anything important? It's the most important friend of mine. The situation sounds serious, but what can we do? We'll help her. You said you could lend me a hand. Will you help me? We're not giving you our hand, by the way. This is not the witch's house. Dried tomato paste. But where can we find it? Maybe in the courtyard. I've gone several times. However, I didn't find anything. But how many rooms per once would you think it's fair to explore and unlock before the others, instead of having all locked doors except one? I'll probably say less than paranoiac's amount of locked doors. I can't quite remember how many locked doors there are. But I also think as well, it depends on how long the game itself is. Like, I think Paranoid has a short game, but it has way too many locks to it. I know this guy Ethan who could spare you one. Who? So I'm relying on you. Let's see, it's very dark inside. You want to go in? Absolutely. We need a light source first before we go in there. We definitely do need a light source. Right, we need to find someone's friend. Is there somebody within the pool? Don't look at me like this. I won't push you again. Lend a hand. I don't want to actually lend a hand. Oh, this tile is actually a bit different here. This one. But you see this one here? It looks different in comparison to the other tiles. There's 4 mirrors. I won't push you again. Yeah, the word again comes to mind. You would do that. You did it on a dare. I told you I won't do it, but then again, I like me some pranks, so I'm gonna do it again. Right. Welcome to another illogical scenario where we don't know what we're doing. It's covered with red tomato paste. Go away, rat. We need some perfume first in order to deal with you. Where to go next? So we're on the second floor, I believe. Enables you to come back to this point to make a different decision and reach all endings. Well, we was only going to one of the endings anyways. Use the indicator. Oh, we're on the third floor. Why would we want to interact with a rat? Like, interacting with a rat I thought would be a very bad scenario, like I'd say, removing our health. Where is it? Ah, excuse me, that's a cute little rat. Have you seen my 3 gold coins? Unfortunately, I have not. Well, here you are. Please help me find my coins if possible. Got reading room key. Yeah, because a rat would obviously have that. Goodness sakes, the door opened. Good. A fake book. It seems to be a register. People's names are written on it. There are no more blank forms for registering. Of course. Please keep quiet. I will not keep quiet, thank you very much. General rules of the reading room. Reading room, 5 rules. Please keep quiet in the reading room. Number 2, it is prohibited to bring water and food here. Please return books before you leave. Okay, we'll follow that one. If you want to borrow books, please register at the front desk. The following words will be torn off. There's another rule in here somewheres. Scarlet, scarlet. A unique scarlet red. Bring it here. What exactly is a scarlet red? Let me look at the hex code for scarlet red. Open and look. An old shabby picture book. Chapter 3. He's back. However, he's not alone. She felt very confused about the woman near him, but she got no answers. Bring the tomato juice. But she got no answers. He looked at her like a stranger, saying no words to her. Bring the tomato juice. Instead, he obeyed the woman without question, just like a lifeless machine. The woman began to live in this mansion. Her protest didn't work. Even the servants did not lend a hand to her, but she had changed. She was completely helpless and felt a deeper despair. Everything was meaningless. Everything became an eyesore. She wanted to ruin everything, and thus she probably did. There seemed to be a book about spirits and souls. In order to suppress the evil spirit, you can use a special force field. Yeah, because remember, this is a game. The evil spirits trapped in the field will be unable to leave, but the resentment could still affect the surrounding area. In addition, intentionally or unintentionally, the spirits will absorb the living's life energy and assimilate them. Even a living person could become a spirit. So even the force field should be too close to the places with spirits. Okay, let's move on. Take the book. Okay, I didn't even mean to do that. Hold on. There seems to be a book about spirits and souls. People's thoughts of missing others can have more power than you might imagine, because evil spirits have a power of resentment. In some situations, they can be real and get in contact with real living people who are, without question or wait a minute. I think. Oh gosh, the stream just suddenly went off, didn't it? It thinks I've only started stream for about 3 minutes now, where it's been 78 minutes. There must have been an interruption somewheres. This is why the common spirits will not cause harm to people, but the evil spirits can even take people's lives. The common spirits with a strong motive could also become real with less instability. I thought it would be... Oh, it would be more stability, less instability. Right. Rightio, let's save that. You just take random books from the bookshelf. No thank you. I just get the feeling that we'll be transported away from all this. I've got many books with a red book turns into red liquid. The liquid corrodes my skin. Thanks for that. Right. We'll use this as a means to know which one's which. Piece of paper. Find it using the distance hint suggested by flowers. If only if I understand riddles like that. Corrodes my skin. Any others that corrodes my skin? Aha, okay, so it's by that one. So let us go back into this. Flowers on the balcony, maybe. That's a possibility. Okay. I only did this so I can get my health back, that's all. I got the Scarlet Red book and I brought it here. I've got the book. I guess not. I guess not. I guess that's not it. I put the book here, okay, the book was placed on the table. Yeah, because that's definitely logical. You place it across the table rather than where the note is. Got a gold coin. We got ourselves a gold coin. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. We don't want it. Many books are stored here. Many books are stored here. Flowers on the balcony. That could be a possibility. What is everybody up to at this point in time? But then again, we're on another floor, so I'm not too sure. I've got one of the gold coins for you. Have you found them? There are 3 coins in total. I found one of them. The door was locked just now, right? It what? Oh, look how many bears are in here. I can't bear the thought. A vase with artificial flowers. From dew to tie. Play the melody. I don't even know what you're referring to. Lined, lined, keeping lined. Oh dear. There are some books about pianos. There's a piece of paper tucked inside. Notes. Notes on a piano. It seems to represent the arrangement of a piano's black and white keys. I know this. Keys with hashtag marks are black. The rest are white. C corresponds to do. Fantastic. I just love it when we get a puzzle like this, which is annoying. Right. Save. Time to solve another goddamn mystery of the universe riddle. Piano cover of dust. It looks very old. Something's written on the music sheet. This is definitely a music original. Which one is the spare one? Which one's supposed to be there? One could... Oh, it's getting darker. Why is it getting darker? It definitely got darker. So we've got here... C... Hashtag C, D, hashtag D, E, F, hashtag F, G, hashtag G, A, hashtag A, B, piano, riddle, help, question mark. This is the complete piano keys. And also, there's an indication that C was D-O. The rest are white. But there's nothing being like the rest are something, yeah, from do to tie, play with melody. And one of them starts with, let's see the bears. So we've got here brown, black, brown, black, brown. It's basically brown, black, and there's about 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 bears. I hate these kind of puzzles, actually. Yep. Do is the Italian name for C key. Lovely. But what does that do when it comes to the actual bears? Like, honestly. Wait, I found it. A revelation from do to tie. But there's still no kind of, it's among the 5th and 6th. Which one is the spare one? Which one is supposed to be there? There should be 2 brown bears. you just get a load of a bear doll corresponding to E and F. This riddle hates me. Lined, keeping lined. Music was never my speciality. Neither mine. Sorry for the voice crack. There's an extra black bear, I think. Wait, there's more. Yeah, there's, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 brown bears and 6 black bears. And 1 black bear is in between 2 brown bears. Read the other paper, please. It's in Italian. From do to tie, play the melody. And then there's lined, keeping lined. But we can't actually play the piano itself because it keeps giving us that note. Which one is the spare one? Which one is supposed to be there? Maybe I'm reading these too quickly. But unfortunately, there's nothing to input in this room. So it's like we're trying to feed the impossibility. This again is a puzzle which I hate because it relies on Google or another language to understand the actual puzzle itself. And it's locked, for goodness sakes. Can't open the door. Whoa, hi. Why is this a thing? Oh, play the goddamn thing. Why? Do equals C, psi equals B. And yet we died. Like, we have to press on the thing very quickly. Like, I don't know how the developer of this game thinks that we just know piano language. No, that's not it. C is not correct for the first one. It has to be F then. Or it has to be no. F, okay. That's kind of fun. F for go F yourself, teddy bears. Oh dear. Let's try more. Like, the answer was F, but why does it tell us to play a melody when there's no melody to play other than pressing one button? There seems to be a switch at the bottom of the clock. Press it absolutely. Like, what is the point of that riddle? Where you can just simply press on one of the 4 buttons. You can't open it. Whoop. Ah, there's a hole here, a hidden hole. Hi. And it's got a golden coin. And guess what? Got kids. Oh, I seem to hear the sound of a door opening. Let's have this massively complicated riddle. I need to find that you can press a button out of a selected 4 and then be able to go on your way. It's just ridiculous, these kind of games. They're ridiculous. They amaze me at the same time as they disappoint me. There are some books of fairy tales. By the way, thank you very much for all of your help, Jane Doe. There are some books of fairy tales. Bunny dolls. There's number 5 on Red Bunny's back. I almost called it Redneck. And a number 9, the Yellow Bunny's back. So we've got ourselves R5, Y9, and then on these ones, let's see, G1 and B4. So let's see what we can do with these numbers. You're welcome. I didn't expect Italian piano language popping up. Well, it's a good thing we had somebody who knows Italian and piano language to be able to help us along the way. The curtains are shut. Open the curtains, absolutely. And the window has white paper stuck to it, and the outside cannot be seen clearly. The rain can be faintly heard. Who the hell would stick white paper on the outside of a window? That makes no goddamn sense. What order would they go in? We've got the numbers, but we haven't got the order. Some picture books of children. There are only 4 books in the first row. From left to right, the names are Bleak House, Remembrance of Things, Great Expectations, and Year of Wonders. I don't think the name of the books themselves are important, it's the colour of the covers of the books. Open and look. This again, I'm going to leave here tomorrow. The weird thing is I don't feel dismay. Even if I continue to live here, no one will pay attention to me. I'm treated as a dispensable. Rain can be faintly heard. Me, with heavy rain outside the window, definitely. Yep. Not at the moment though, but tomorrow, this time tomorrow, they definitely will be. Instead of staying here, leaving might be a kind of happiness for me. But people here will also think so. Mother never looks down on me. But in any case, she is my only relative. Whenever she needs me, I have to stay with her. Mother, do you really need me? Of course she needs you. You both need each other. Artificial flowers. Right. It can't just be a matter of just inputting the numbers in. Like, I think there is definitely an order in which you need to put these in. And that's not the thing. Fairy books. Okay, where can we find the order of the colours? We've got the number and the colours, but we haven't got the order of the colours, so that then we can put the colours in that order. So, okay, so BRG yellow. So 4519. Okay, so 4519. There we go, it is unlocked. Got a gold coin. So yeah, looking at it more deeply, there is some understanding to it. It's just taking the first letter out of each and every one of them. I've got the 3 coins. You find my coins? That's great. Thank you. That's a cute rat. In exchange, this is yours. Got courtyard key. You know, we could have just beaten you up and got the courtyard key while keeping the gold coins, for goodness sakes. I know that's very harsh, but I'm just looking at this resourcefully. Like, we could use the gold coins to buy ourselves something nice and fancy when we leave this place. Use courtyard key. Absolutely, the door opened. Oh gosh, it is so bright out here, and so default. Oh look, something is engraved on it. Red, white, yellow, red, white. Why is the courtyard upstairs and not on the ground floor? This is a game, don't ask me that. Also, this could be like one of those, like, Narnia things. Yeah, that green hurts my eyes too, it's so bright. I prefer the darkness, to be honest. Locked. It requires a password to open. There's no response. Obviously, we don't have anything to help us with. A pool. Yeah, step this one over here. Iron bars block the way. There's neither a knock or a keyhole. Right. Anything on this side? Nope. So we've got here yellow, red and white. That pond is not centered and it bothers me so much. Look, I'm going to go back up here again and torment you with it. Okay, so either 2 things that could happen. Number 1, this column here could be removed, like this part here. Or number 2, they could add another column over there. Me too. Like, if they added another column like this one, but onto the left, then that would make more sense. And then possibly remove the lily pad as well. Like the lily pad over there can look very out of place. But again, it's nature, so therefore that's a thing. But this bit here, I think, is the most annoying part. Or the second thing is just to remove this column entirely. And that patch of grass. And, well, if you look at this courtyard right now, which will be here for the next 50 minutes or so, I'm just kidding. There's all this space, but yet nothing on it. Like, a brilliant RPG Maker game, all of the game itself has purpose behind it. Like, every nook and cranny, there's something to it. But with these kind of scenarios, it's kind of like, well, we're placed here for the sake of placing it here. There's no really any purpose behind it. Except for that pot. Right, nothing in the mirrors. Why are there 4 mirrors in here? Like, if you can have mirrors, I'd think space them out so that you're not next to another naked body. That's just what I'm thinking. You're not gonna help? Okay. This media is not being very madeful. Okay, that's bad. I was trying to say mindful, but the word made in it. Right. Oh, they are mirrors. I thought they were urinals. Are they urinals? Well, if they were, then at least they would have some walls between each one. And of course, that's how they peed back in the days. We all share the same space, and it's... Actually, in the boys' toilets, there's no wall separating them. You just see other people. Let's move on. Let's move on before this gets too cursed. The clock is broken. Right. Thanks. That's fair. It's okay. The Skyburger is fixed firmly on the table. Yeah, because that's how things go about. What do we do next? We're going to find something for a friend. And I love how they have door unlocked by fingerprints and no toilets. Oh yeah, there's a thing. Don't even encounter any toilets so far. Brute strength won't work here. Both at the same time. Each but right here. Thank you very much. By the way, you've been wandering around for a long time. What are you doing? I'm trying to get out of here. But I've had no success. I remembered earlier someone hinting about checking the flower pots out here without the flash of lightning disorientating us. There's also this bit of ground that's badly worn here. Yeah, right, pot. I'm gonna get out here soon so that this flash doesn't give us any more episodes. Right, no more flashes. Okay, so there's nothing anymore in the flower pots. Nothing inside them whatsoever. So what else can we do here? I think I got the puzzle in the courtyard, Flare. Okay, let's go back and see what is up, but we haven't got any items to be able to use. Look at the colours and numbers of the flowers in the courtyard. Okay, so the order in which they're in is the order you put them in, but there's obviously like, there's 6 white flowers, 6 yellow flowers and 4 red flowers. 8 red flowers. 686. Okay, cool. But there's many more yellow flowers in here. Thank you very much, Jane Doe. Once again, a small well. There's a really ominous atmosphere. I think you should be a Let's Player, actually. You do a much better job to be able to solve these puzzles than I could. Water. Slender long tentacles are coming out of a well. It's better not to come close again, exactly. Home of rest. Eliminate all fatigue and pain. What, Jane? Yeah, what? How could you be able to do that? No one seems to be inside. Locked. The keyhole looks very small. Like my chance in life. A small log cabin. Right. Window. Small log cabin. But there's no purpose of coming in here, I'm not gonna lie. It's given us nothing. Eliminate all fatigue and pain. I don't know how to enter that room, so therefore there's nothing we can do. Neither lock or keyhole. Great. It'd be nice if there were some water containers here. So it must be up with the well. Yeah, but there's tentacles in the well, so we can't exactly go near it. There's a voice coming in inside. You need water, yes. Many black tentacles sticking up from the well. Did that area heal you? Because it said healed your fatigue and pain, or something. There could be hinted towards that factor. Okay, maybe water. Yeah, I think it is water. Like, here we go again, but we need to put the water in something first, like a container. Alright, investigate this once again. Yeah, let's not go near there again. But we can't seem to be able to do anything with this so far. Small log cabin. Nope. Absolutely nope. Need to find a bucket or something to contain water in. I can barely contain my excitement in this game, as you can probably tell. I shouldn't go back in there. Yeah, it's probably for the best not to go back in there. Right, we need to find a bucket of sorts. Find a bucket is on our bucket list. Right, okay. Ignoring that bad pun right there, let's move onwards. If I can find a bucket or something of a similar rain, then I'll be able to do this. I guess not. Not in there anyways. I need something to contain water. And then put water in the well. If I can find one, that is. Alright. Right, let's squeeze it in just to make sure. Nope. A big fat nope on all of these flower pots. Maybe you have to interact with the pots first. Yeah, that could be a good thing actually. You have to interact with it first so that the game is like, so the game activates the event, yeah. So the game is like, okay, I see you've interacted with this, so now you can have access to other options. Welcome to the courtyard again, laser germs. It'd be nice if there were some water containers here. Right. So what else I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game, so if we die again, then therefore, so the game knows you need water. Yep. That's exactly what we need to do. Right, we saved. That thing is now permanent. So now we need to find something. There are 10 flowers in the pot. 8 flowers in the pot. 5 flowers. 6 flowers. 13. 14. 13 again. 12. 10. Don't know what all that means. One gigantic sum later on. We need to remember all those numbers. And if you don't, you get the worst ending outcome, which is to get a blue screen of death on the game. On your computer, actually. Like, imagine a game causing you to have a blue screen of death because you got the sum or the puzzle wrong. Like, that would be so horrible. Like, the worst thing ever. Your computer getting a blue screen of death simply because of inputting a incorrect combination into a puzzle. Sorry about that, I went to eat what's going on in the game so far. Welcome back to the stream, Zbree, and... what? Oh, maybe we can... oh, we can't use this bucket. Can't use that as well. A broken jar. The only thing that's sustainable in here is too large. What we're trying to do now is finding a container of sorts in order to fill it up with water. But at the moment, I'm not having any luck. What do you mean there's no need to get in there? How dare you? Nothing in there. Anything else in the game that could resemble a bucket of sorts? I bet this character behind us must be bored of us, actually. Like, have you not solved the puzzle yet? I solved it like ages ago. Hello, Mafcio. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Coffin of Ashes today. It's empty. Well at the moment, thank you very much. Although I'm a bit stuck on this puzzle we're having right now, but I'm well. I'm well. How are each and every one of you doing? Got a double bed here, and obviously we can access our clothing by any means given necessary. Fireplace there. Can't go down there. The game is about being inside a haunted house because you need to escape the rain, but now we're trying to find our way out of a haunted house. Ian, you don't look very good. Are you okay? Hey, stop being prejudiced to him. He's just a shy guy, and not the shy guy from the Mario games, but just generally a shy guy. Excuse me. And the stairs to the first floor are now closed off, so that kind of is a help. So it means it limits the amount of area in which we can play in. But at the moment we are very, very stuck in this scenario where we don't know what to do. We don't know faintly. We're not going to go back and do that. Right, we're going to check these plant pots one more time. If there's nothing in here, then there's obviously nothing in here. The ground is badly worn. I wish we could have a hammer or something so we can pick our way through that, but it's a shame that we started that hammer from earlier, because when you use the hammer in the game, it obviously breaks. Like, you think the wall would break, but not the hammer itself would break. And it usually... Maybe we have to solve that flower pot riddle first. I don't know what kind of riddle it is, though. Like the game hasn't really given us any clues, and there's nothing really to input whatever combination there could be in there. Welcome back to the pain of the amount of green on your screen. What on earth do we do from here? Coloured glass window. Not this one, but one in the room with the libraries. Okay. Oh yeah, I see what you mean by that. My eyes! My beautiful eyes! Clock seems to be broken. Spirits. So we got flowers. Left to right. 10. $12. 13. I say top to bottom, left to right, actually. 14. 13. It's like another equation again of sorts. Or sequence, I mean. 10. 8. 5. I think the last one was 4, but I'm not too sure. Oh, 6, okay. So... top to bottom, left to right. So missing space equals missing sequence. So like 10, 12, but there's 3 spaces here. And then you have 13 and 14. And there's 2 spaces here. 13. Yeah, so one's in brackets. I remember you have to do those first, if I remember correctly. all the stuff out of brackets you do first. Bid maths is complicated. 10, 8, so there would be a 9 there. 8. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, 12. Hold on. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 12, 11, 10, 9, 10. Southwest corner is 15 for both lines. Now the question is, what do we do with all these things? It's like once it gets here, it starts increasing again. But it's just what to do with all these numbers or things. That's the... Yeah, I wonder what the game wants. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Why are there a number of flowers in here? A set number of flowers in here if we don't know what to do with it? It's like the game was asking us something to do, but yet we have no idea where to input this in. Math wasn't my best suit. For me, it was stronger out of English or maths. Like maths was my strongest, is my strongest subject. English, I don't get stuff like proverbs, pronouns, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, stuff like that. It's just so annoying. Right. If those numbers really mean anything, then what do we do with this? Okay, 3rd floor. I get that. Head back to the reading room, interrupt for flower pots. Yes, the first bookshelf on the first row has a piece of paper hidden between books. It says, find it using the distance hint suggested by flowers. This is the hint to find the correct red book in these shelves. I've already done that. The first bookshelf on the 4th row has a red book. The second bookshelf on the 3rd row has a red book you can take. Be careful not to take any other red books on the shelves as they do corrosive damage to you. Read the note on that large table one more time. A red item. Place a book. We've done that. So that flower riddle has something to do with the red book which we already picked up. So we've gone past all that. No, it was extra. F, select this. Bears will become blood. Done with bunnies. Achievement descriptor. No, don't need to know about achievements. Count the flowers in the garden. 686. Interact with a pool to fill the bucket with water. Return to the well. Okay, you got a bucket in that dark room top. I don't have a bucket. No, we don't have a bucket. Don't have a bucket whatsoever. We don't even have a bucket though. Like, the guide here is telling us that we should have already have a bucket at this point, but we don't have a bucket. Like, this walkthrough is definitely missing some key details. You get inside a dark tent room, but we don't have anything to light up that dark tent room though, that's the issue. Like, it's just pitch black in there, so we can't exactly go in there. Now we need to find a light source first in order to actually go in that room. Because if we try and go in here, then it's just pitch black. We're gonna move on with our days, hopefully with our sanity intact. Now I can't even exit. Like, how does this even make any... Oh, we can't exit. I don't even know where we're meant to go. Thank goodness for that. Game design at its very best. Like no one ever was to create a game this good. Yeah, the game's trolling. Why on earth is that a thing? Yeah, the game is a troll. It's testing my patience in a different way. Right. Some water was collected with a bucket. Got a bucket filled with water. Why are we now slow? Yeah, the gameplay is truly terrifying. Pour water into the well. Yes, or water was poured into the... Oh, I know why we were slowed down, because of water, that's why. The sound of a door opening can be heard in the distance. I thought it was a bug. I'm okay, it's just this puzzle getting my nerves, that's okay. It's a temporary annoyance, but we can get through it. Let's see, vines. Thank you, Jane. I asked my friend who played before. Hello, Ghost. Don't do me bad, Ghost. So it wasn't really me who figured it out. Wait, one of your friends played this game? Poor soul. Poor tormented soul. What the... Why does the water damage us? Like, that is clearly water right there, but how does water damage the player? That makes no sense whatsoever. Just like the dark room didn't make any sense. But alas, these things happen. We didn't even get the goddamn water. We didn't get the... We have the bucket, okay, that's fine. Let's use the bucket. We know what we're doing now. We know what we're doing now. Avoid the water when we go into that cave. And then from there, we do all the good things that we can now. Okay, we're going to save the game so we don't have to do that puzzle ever again. So we can move on with our lives again and not be tormented by the flaws of this game's ideology. Which I don't know what would be, but I don't think it would be a good thing. Right. How long have we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. That water damage might be the biggest troll in game history. You could be like a fire elemental mage or wizard, and you could possibly be damaged by that. Like the ghosts you expect to be damaged by, but not the goddamn water, honestly. That is so stupid. I can see 3 people here. Oh really? It's a very nice drawing. Look at these delicate and bold lines. Yes. What's this in here? I've got a small key in here. Lovely. Just what we always needed. Another key to go to another place in which we'll go to. And we search around that area to find, guess what? Another key. And then from there we just end up getting lost in our own thought. Our own train of thought. With WTH, a drawing below a well. Yeah, quite illogical. Oh, look at that! There's something over there. But we can't reach it because guess what? Game logic. I suppose we have to... No, wait, hold on. Oh my, okay. There's an upstairs entrance, which we can use. Ghost, would you please come here? Would you come here so that Well, you can be... What do you mean the ghosts can't be damaged by water? If we can be damaged by water, then so can they. That makes absolutely no sense. You! Got an unknown creature. Okay, we found Miss Maid's friend. Did she really mean this? By the way, what on earth is this? It's a slime, don't you remember? You know that slime from that anime which involves a person being reincarnated as a slime? Yeah, that one. They got inspiration from that show or something like that. Maybe it's not even inspired by it, but you could probably draw some kind of similarities. The ghost is dead already, so it takes no damage. Yeah, I see your point by that. I didn't think that one through. Also, the ghosts have no legs, so they're technically not touching the water. So, that is a thing in itself. They're already dead, and they don't have any legs. I found your friend. Found it? Hand over the unknown creature. I'm not used to saying thanks to others, but you... Is there anything I can help you with? There is one thing. Something is blocking the way. It's a mage duty to keep the passages of the house clear. It must be removed. Those hydrophobes. And off she went. With physical force. Oh dearie me. Right, we've done that. That's good. And okay, the way is clear. Lovely. An old shabby picture book. Chapter 4. She lit the fire. Then she died. The fire spread, burning, rolling, and expanding quickly, finally swallowing everything. How many anime references does this game have? I don't know if it actually has any anime references, but I just thought I made that one up. About the reincarnated as a slime one. All around there was screaming and shouting, but she didn't notice. She just looked at his dull eyes closely. So we can be together forever. Thinking this, she tightened the grip of her hand. Whether it was important or unimportant, everything had been burned to ashes in the fire. The coffin of ashes. Nothing was left, and nothing was allowed to be left. Only the ashes remain. As I say, everything returns to the earth at some point. Everyone in the mansion, they'll all be consigned to death. What do you mean they should be? Got 2 bottles of healing potions. What the hell? Why did you have to move? Why did you have to move, chair? I wanted to see what was underneath there now. We're definitely locked out of the best ending possible because that's now locked back out. Locked. The keyhole looks so delicate. Much like some people's frame of mind on the internet. The sound of rain is really wonderful. It keeps rain every day. The rain stops before dawn and continues to fall at night, uninterruptedly. But seemingly, each identical rainfall has its own subdued difference. Do you have to repeat saying this every day? Aha. I don't want to do anything except watch the rain and repeat these words, because I am unable to leave this mansion. I can only feel the changes of the outside world from here. Are you the dean to the mansion? Oh, by the way, please tell him to come if you meet him somewhere. It's more interesting to have him here. You mean Ian? The events of the game basically happened because one character is a yandere. I don't think she was a yandere. I think she just fell into despair and then burned everyone down, including the mansion. Yanderes have an absolute obsessiveness over one person and would kill that person just so that they can't fall in love with another person. Like, what characters could you imagine being a yandere? Imagine Lord Farquaad from Shrek being a yandere. Going after the princess and all this jazz. Lord Farquaad is a character from Shrek, by the way. And he is like the shortest character out of the entire series of films, or one of the shortest anyways. But still a very memeable character. Yandate Farquaad. Yandit Farquaad. Goodness. The princess! He's shorter than me. Yep. Alright, welcome to the courtyard again. Because I don't know why we're here again. So, don't worry, don't worry. Yandere Farquaad. Alright, what's our next task? The unconscious objects here will remain unchanged from the day on. Right, we've gone past the piano puzzle. Gone past these. Let's see. Exit the cave system, staying to the left, enter the left gate. Okay, we can enter the rest home now. Okay, so apologies folks. Hello, Olia P. Welcome to the stream. The game we are playing today is called Coffin of Ashes. And there is something to do with a coffin and some ashes and fire. No one seems to be inside. You Smokey, okay. Hello, and there's this cabin is built for you. It's our dream. As long as our time together can continue, I don't need anything. So please come back soon. With love from your Lucy. Something fell out of the envelope. Okay, can I pick up the item, please? Got delicate key. A very delicate key. Right. One other rest here. Alright, we'll rest up. Do you have anything to ask me? I'd like to ask you about the mansion. You must have a lot of doubts about this place. Me too. Don't there seem to be a lot of abnormal things in this mansion? Like ghosts or something. And there are also strange traps. I think I don't have any reason to figure all those out. Why not? Well, I surely want to leave here. There are also a lot of people trying to escape from here, but none of them succeeded. About the host. I don't know either, but at least for now he's a very dangerous existence. How? In this mansion nothing is strong enough to beat him. If you accidentally encounter him, poof, you won't know how you died. Are you scared? This isn't the time for joke. To joke, I mean. Well, I'm not joking, as someone is finished off in this mansion almost every day. I'll let's ask about you. You want to know about me? Me? What do you think about me? Am I a living person or a ghost? Definitely ghost. If you were a ghost, I would not be able to touch you like this, right? But an evil spirit can also touch you in some way. It would be impossible since you and evil spirits are completely different. You are right. I'm the same as you, I'm just a normal person. Yeah, that's what a AI would think. They would just say, I am human. I can prove I'm human. I have human capabilities. There are some things that robots cannot copy from human beings. All my partners who were looking for an exit have been killed one by one. Only Ian and I survived. For our security, I and Ian could not do anything. Time passed and we gradually got used to the situation. If you hadn't come here, I would have almost forgotten that I actually want to leave here, sorry. When I saw you were running here and there trying to find the exit in the corridor, I was really amazed. Well, what you did just encouraged me. So let's make a date. And Ian, I hope the three of us can escape from here. That's it. Great, thanks for that. Did you rest well? Absolutely. And yet, she's still here with us. I thought she'd be behind. Why is she so happy when saying that? Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. It's like, Don't you know that we're still trapped in this scenario? Right, we've got the delicate tea to fit in the delicate hole. No puns intended. Righty-hoo. Let's go through this. Right, use delicate key. Cool. We used it. Yes, please. Right, here we are. And... right, that's not surprising. Just seeing two ghosts here. There's a presence here and here. Let's go for here then. Oh, great. Would you just stop? Okay. I want to be able to proceed. Okay. There's obviously a trick to all this. But I don't know the trick, so I don't know what this game wants from us. Welcome to the stream, George Malt. And Fish Cakes OK. I already put what the game is called. Coffin of Ashes. It is a game that you can find on Steam. And there are ghosts here which... well, what are you looking for, big sister? So boring. So boring. Come and play. I don't want to play. Come with us. I don't want to come with you. Ghost hunt. Lena will run. And Lena will try to catch you. 10 seconds. The time limit is 10 seconds. Well, you both. It's like you're both twins, but there's a short-haired version and a long-haired version. If you catch Lena, don't get caught by Lena at the same time, you are the winner. But if you catch Lena, Lena will continue to run, because it's really boring to stand still. Then count to 3. Let's start after 3. 1, 2, 3. So we've got to be away from that one, and not be captured by the one that's slower. Caught by Lena. Trying to get caught by Lena. Timer's out. You won? We had a good time, Lena. We had a good time, Lena. So, look, if you're gonna be two different people, at least have different names. Like, one of them called Lena and the other one called, I don't know, Luna. Sorry to trouble you. Go away. I don't want to play your stupid game anymore. And just so that we don't play that stupid game anymore, we're gonna save. We're gonna save up and then go through that door. Don't ever. We are all Lena. It's like that cake meme. We are all cake, but in this case, it's we are all Lena. Were those two children twins? Not really, actually. They are one person. One? Well, she was kept in a cell here, and she was so lonely she developed a split personality. For this reason, after her death, her spirit split into 2 pieces. Mind games. Yes, Lena. Good job, Lena. Right, I would like to put Lena in court. She did something so terrible. She caused an arson. I would like to put Lena into prison. No thanks, Lena. You did it. No, Lena. You did it. For goodness sakes, this is a stupid scenario. She really hoped that someone would play with her. Look how happy they are now. I can't be happy after all after hearing this. Oh, Dell is so kind-hearted. Dell? Do you mind if I call you Dell? I want to have a close relationship with you. No, just call me Delia. Well, that's okay. I'm not okay. You should not expose yourself to nicknames. I spent today alone as usual. Wait, it's all Lena? Indeed, it is all Lena. Is it all Farquaad? It definitely is Farquaad. With the princess. Alone as usual. Nothing happens and nobody comes. I just quite lay on the bed alone, waiting for the princess. Occasionally, I wake up from nightmares or luckily had a good dream, but those were all followed up by deep loneliness, because the princess is not here. Will I get relief if I die like this? Not until we see the princess. Some books about the princess. Okay, I'm going to stop going on about the princess now. Excuse me, where are those? Oh, there's probably the sounds of spikes. Found some torn papers, possibly my diary. Self-isolation before it was cool. Yeah, this game was predated before you know what event worldwide. Like, self-isolation has a different meaning nowadays. Just like the word ninja has a different meaning nowadays. This feels weird, as I am no longer myself. I don't follow ninja, by the way. What has happened? I try to remember, but I can't recall anything. Mother doesn't seem to care about me. She just keeps herself in her room. I don't know what she is doing. That night I found serious burn marks on my body. Finally I remember. It was a fire. I was surrounded by flames in the fire. In this case, why am I able to stand and move abnormally now? Recalling the sharp pain of burning, I suddenly feel scared. Scared indeed. Okay, what's causing all these... Oh, hi there. It's just a bunch of random spikes. And this up here, the water looks normal here. Yeah, we'll leave it. And open that up. What's up here? Hey, it's another thing which we could say that. Cool beans. Right. The stone is engraved with 3 numbers. 13, 12, 18. Guess what, people? It's another math thing. Self-isolation, self-quarantine. I think people can see what you mean by that. It is best to light the candles than to curse the darkness. I know there's no response because we have not yet fathomed that out. There's a silhouette of a person here. We found him. He's a good friend of that arty youth. Hey, that man is watching the rain again. What, today? There he goes again. We've seen it hundreds of times, but why isn't he got tired? Well, I'll go see him today, but I'll never talk to him again tomorrow. Well, by the way, the second one from the right is real. The second one from the right is real. We missed one? Oh, great. Hello, Canada Blue, welcome to the stream. I first get along and see Flare streaming. What a great start of a day. You must live somewhere quite far west in the world, then. If that is the case, if it's just morning for you, or maybe your idea of morning is afternoon for everyone else, I don't know. Let's see, there's no path forward in this case. Wait, there's this one over here actually. There we go, we got somewhere in here. Actually, second one from the right is real, so it's gotta be this one then. Got seeds, hell yeah. And we just go down this way, hell yeah. We've got ourselves some seeds, and now we're gonna plant ourselves some seeds of doubt. Not really, by the way. Okay, so we've got a magical orb in the middle of this room. Put the seeds in. Hey, there's a path forward. Got a purple bead. That looks like an orb, not a bead, about water of life. High density magical solution. It can wrap around the soul, in which the soul will be nourished and receive the power of life. With this solution, plants can quickly grow and remain viable for a long time. Yep, Pacific Coast, I'm doing alright hanging out. Got up late and need to feed my chinchillas and get a late brunch. However, if a soaking time is too long, it will cause damage and even death, so be aware of time. What science is this? I have no idea. Science beyond our capabilities or understanding or knowledge. Right, there are 4 circular grooves on the door. Right, we need to find 3 more of them then in this scenario. But mind the floor spikes. Let's go in here then. Hello! I bound there's not going to be anything here that'll trap us. Got a blue bead, blue bead, something bead. We got a bead. Am I the one who imagined a alternate timeline with a yandere Lena? Please don't. Just don't. We're already trapped by 2 of them. Maybe one of them. Maybe the split personality one which has like the split difference is the yandere one. Could this be referencing to the alphabet? I don't know. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, L, N, O, P, Q, R, S. So, MLS. I was thinking like positions on the clock, really. I'm not too sure. I want a yandere grey E for reasons. Oh gosh. You want Gary to be obsessed with you? He is a handsome guy, but I'm not gonna lie. Right, don't want to meddle with those anymore. I'm guessing flares distributed by yandere. No, disturbed by yandere characters. I misread that, and they're not my favourite character types, I'm not gonna lie. Gary is best, bro. Yep. So what causes them to be a yandere? It's through the exposure of all those dolls. Gary! People simping for Gary. I'm just kidding. It is better to light the candle than spend a curse for darkness. 13. Okay, 43. Maybe count the candles? 1, 2. You know, when I first played Eve, I thought Gary and Mary's roles would have been switched. What? Gary becoming the more obsessive one? Rather than Mary? Let's see. Oh, now they're all coming up at the same time. How lovely. Okay, so there's another candle in here. For this game, I'd say Elena might be best girl. Even though we only got to know her once. Like an artificial painting. 1, 2... Oh, now they're all in different orders. I prefer we all went off at the same time. Gosh, the blade sounds like invasive. Yeah. So, there's 4 candles here in total, unless you multiply it by 3. Okay, so you do multiply it by 3. It's the number of candle pedestals times by 3. And guess what? Of course we get damaged up there, even though they can't reach us. Game logic. Because, well, that's what it is. That's what it is. Even though we're on a podium of sorts, they can still damage us because we're next to it, technically, by tile. Hello, Venus Improbable... Almost forgot how to speak there. Welcome, Venus Improbable Dream, to the stream. We are playing today Coffin of Ashes, and as you can see, we're in a desperate situation where ghosts are chasing us and want us to give us their dreams of improbableness. Right, there we go. Okay, we squeeze out of that scenario. Got the green bead and escape from there. This is an auto-generated labyrinth. Yeah, I think this is kind of like one of those things, you know, kind of like in Minecraft where you can just generate your own worlds. Alright, let's get out of here then. Yes, indeed. Hello, Venus. All I can think of when I see the word Venus is that Venus commercial. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire. Oh, I don't know the exact words. Right, so we've got 3 of these beads. 3 of them. And now we've got a 5. We'll find a your desire, yeah. Why do I think of it like that? Like Venus. Venus is a planet. It's pretty hot. Like 400 degrees centigrade hot or something like that. And people wonder, well, why isn't Mercury hotter than Venus? Well, it's due to the atmosphere. The atmosphere of Venus is so toxic, corrosive, whatever you want to do with it, that, well, it is hotter than Mercury. Also as well, there's a property on Mercury which is the same as Earth and one of the moons of either Jupiter or Saturn, which is very, very detrimental towards the survival of human beings if we ever kind of vacated. When Kakaru was searching for Venus songs, I bet that advert song came up and he just skipped past it because he didn't want to find it out. Oh, this bit of wall here is odd. Haruka, what does this song mean? We've already got one in there. So what other mysteries are there? We've got the bead from there. Got the bead from there. We need one more bead. Can't believe I'd be saying that, but we need one more bead. So we've got both the beads from there. Got the bead from... There, hold on. Got a bead from there. So which one is it? Sheen, 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 sheen. Claire Anderson's going on about the spikes going up and down. Have we done switches? I didn't notice. This one, yes, we've done. We've got all of them, though. We've went into all 4 rooms and picked up all 4, but yet we've only got 3 of them? And the green one was definitely in here. Long live the spikes. Long live the king. Alright, this scenario is frustrating me to the point where I'm just going to die. Yep, I think, folks, I cannot take any more of the frustrations, and I'm going to put myself within a coffin that doesn't have ashes in it. And we're just going to see where this goes on here within another time in another universe. But I think that is going to draw to a close. I apologize if you just joined the stream itself, and I'm planning on ending the stream right now. I do apologize about that, but we've been going for over 2 hours now for the stream, even though on my recording software it says only 1 hour because it might have cut off at some point. But thank you to everybody who has been watching the stream, doing whatever it is that you're doing, because some people, they say they are doing something within the background while watching me play a game or watch a video of sorts. And a video you can just pause, but streams you kind of do want to keep up with the chat and the crowd and stuff like that. But thank you all so much for coming here and making it a lovely time. It is an absolute pleasure speaking to each and every one of you. Oh, it's over already. Such a shame. Hope to see you again soon. I'll be back on Saturday. Hopefully the weather by then is better and no thunder is apparent, because no worries, Flare, it was very fun. It gets 2:40 AM. How could you watch at that time? Some of you are some nocturnal beings. No worries, I was late. Enjoy the rest of your evening and don't melt. It's very hot up north. It's very hot down south as well. Like, when you think about it, on the northern hemisphere it's hotter south than it is north, but in the southern hemisphere it's hotter north than it is south. That's kind of how, like, the equator works. But it's very hot in the UK regardless, and it's going to get even warmer from here on out. And we're going to have thunderstorms from Wednesday evening onwards, which is no good. Although I think for the north it's going to be slightly later than there is in the south, because the thunderstorm itself is coming up from France, which is south of the UK. I couldn't watch most of the stream because of school stuff. Don't worry about it. It's important that you get your school stuff done and out of account, because that is what is going to get you through the day. And only consider, like, watching videos and stuff like that a secondary thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure seeing you all here, speaking to all of you here. It's very interesting to see what you've all been up to on your day-to-day basis. Apologies to Chloe for having a very, very disgusting co-worker, for like being there and stuff like that. It's just like, the world is full of nice people, but also full of horrible people as well. And I think at the end of the day, we can just get through each day one at a time, one day at a time. But also look towards the future as well to see what you can do, because nothing lasts forever, and it's what we do within our lifetime at this very moment, but also in the future, which is what counts the most. Don't always look towards what you've done in the past, like your mistakes in the past, because those bog you down. Bye, take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye bye, Venus Improbable Dreams. Thank you so much for popping by. Apologies that I ended the stream as soon as you came along here. It wasn't about timing, it was just about the fact that it just hit 9 o'clock, and we've been at this stream for about 2 hours now. And I kind of just want to have it as like just a bit over 2 hours or a bit less. Truer words to be said, yes. Yeah, thank you very much. And well, Venus, that is. And thank you so much for watching, everybody, again. And we shall see each other in the next stream on Saturday or on the next video, like whichever game it would be. At the moment, I'm only covering 2 games, which are Katara Sojo, which is a visual novel that's just about to hit 10 years age, either this year or next year. And then there's also a game called Your Turn to Die, which is a game that was recently updated, actually. It's always important to be safe and be happy. Exactly. Your happiness is key. Sometimes you want to be a daredevil, though, and not be safe. Right, take care of yourselves, folks, and as always, have a lovely day.